Hi, I'm Jason Tharp, creator of the new series Peachy Keen. As you may already know by now, Keen's a dog who loves to draw. Well, I'm a guy who loves to draw. And today I'd like to show you how to draw your favorite character from the Peachy Keen series, starting with Keen's best friend forever, Peachy. So get some markers, and oh, by the way, if I go too fast, feel free, or if you got something to do, feel free to either rewind it or you can pause it and come back to it later. I'll be here waiting for you, seeing you all the way to the end through your drawing. So get some markers and get some paper, and we're going to have a lot of fun together. Welcome back, guys. We're going to draw Peachy today. So I like to draw with these big fat Sharpies. You don't have to draw with this big fat Sharpie. You can draw with a pen, a marker, a crayon, your finger. Like, you can draw with however you like to draw, but I just choose to draw with these big Sharpies. They're my favorite. So what we need to do first is we need to start with our paper horizontal, which means long ways, just like that. And then Peachy's going to start, we're just going to draw her head. We want to make sure that it fits right in the middle of the page. So we're going to try to keep everything right here. And the first thing that we're going to do to start Peachy is we're going to just draw like a half circle that's going to go over just like this and stop. And now what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we connect this line and this line with a road. And in that road, we're going to put a big old bump right in the middle of it. So you're going to start here. It's going to go up. Woo, and touch over there. And if it doesn't quite touch, you can take your marker and make it touch right over there. Okay. Now I want you to pretend like there's an imaginary line going right down the middle of this shape. And what that's going to do is going to help us figure out where we put the eyeballs. So if you think about this line, and you're going to draw one oval that goes just like this, and another that goes just like this. Okay. And inside that, Peachy has like these little oval eyeballs, and you can just draw those in there and just color them in, just like that. And then right between the bottom part of her eyes, she has her little nose. You can just draw right in there just like that. And then right in the middle of that, you're going to draw a line straight down. And then she's got like a mouth that's little teeny tiny, and you can do that by just drawing a half circle, just like that. And then to connect this all through, if you ever looked at a cat, cats have kind of like a muzzle on their nose, and that muzzle is like the little round part, right? And we're going to just draw that right over like so. All right. Now, where our eyeballs go around, she has these fun little eyelashes that come off. So she's going to have an eyelash that's going to, and it's going to fall off right there. And another one that falls off right there. And the same thing on this side. Go this way and go that way. So now she has her little lovely eyelashes. Now, to put Peachy's ears on, I want you to think about a football shape, right? Footballs are shaped like this. I want you to think about if we broke that football in half and we stuck two, one on each side. So you're going to start your one part just like this, and then draw your line down like that. And you're going to do that same thing on this side. So those shapes that we talked about right there. And then right in the middle of her head, she has two hairs that come up just like this. Now, on her ends here, or her whiskers will go right here, she has these big whiskers that come out. And an easy way to do that is just draw two lines that come out just like that. And then she has like these little hairs inside of her ears. All right. And that's pretty much the whole base of Peachy's head. But what makes Peachy unique is her glasses. And to draw her glasses, you know, with a marker could be really hard because you can't erase. And a lot of times, so you guys understand how I finish a lot of these drawings, is I draw them on paper first, and then I bring them in the computer, and the computer like helps me be able to clean them up, make sure that every time I draw them, they're the same and all that good stuff like that. That's how I use my tool to do my final art, is on the computer. But I'm going to show you a really easy way to draw her glasses, so that way it still works with the drawing and we still know who it is, and we add her little extra element to it. So what you're going to do is you're going to start with a little bit on this side of her ear, and I want you to draw just a line that just goes across the top, just like that. And then you draw another line that just a little below it, and what we're going to do is that's just making that line thicker. So we end up with a little bit of a thicker line. And just like we figured out the middle part of where to put the eyes, we're going to do the same thing here. Is we're going to bring that half circle up just like this, and then another one just like that, right? And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to make it that line a little thicker by just drawing one right next to it. Just like so. And Peachy's the total superstar, so I like to put some stars around her, just like this. And we can totally put her name at the bottom of it, which is Peachy. Peachy. So guys, I know that sometimes we get a little frustrated because maybe your drawing doesn't look like mine. I want you to also know that it's a little frustrating for me too, because see, like I said, I draw a lot of these on the computer, so I get used to drawing them on the computer. When I go back to drawing with markers, especially because you can't erase and you can't undo stuff, it can be a little frustrating that it doesn't match exactly the same as the drawing of Peachy here, which, as you can see, mine doesn't look like that either. But the cool part is that you just made the art. You showed up and you tried and you practiced. And a lot of times that's the hardest part. It's just trying. So even though it doesn't look the same, what I think is really cool is you have your unique version of Peachy that you draw. In a lot of ways, to me, that's way cooler than anything I drew. So the last thing you got to do, guys, is make sure you sign your name to your drawing so that way everybody knows who made this wonderful Peachy drawing. And I really hope you guys had a lot of fun with me drawing Peachy. I hope that I can't wait to see your drawings that you did of Peachy. And until I see you next time, I invite you to check out the books. Let us know what you think. Be the weird you want to see in the world. Be nice and inspire others. I will see you around. See ya.